Hello everyone, and welcome back to Breakthrough for Everyday People, the show that's all about burning the old script and writing a new one. One choice, one insight, one breakthrough at a time. I am SHEBA Daniel, and I'm so fired up for today's topic because this one changed my life. Today we're diving into the fascinating world of rewiring your brain. This is about breaking free from old stories, unconscious habits, and patterns that are running your life. If you've ever thought that, well, this is just the way I am, or I'll never change, I'm here to lovingly call BS and show you the science, the tools, and the steps to start rewiring your mind right now. Are you ready? Let's go. Let's start with this idea that you are not stuck. Your personality, habits, and even emotional reactions are shaped by something called neuroplasticity. Neuroplasticity basically means your brain's ability to rewire itself based on new experiences and repeated behaviors. Alright, so let me paint a quick picture for you. I want you to imagine your brain as a jungle, right? Every thought you think is like stepping through this jungle with a machete. You're creating a little path. So, you know, if you do that often, and the path becomes clear and automatic. Well, that's how habits and beliefs are formed. But guess what? You can create new paths. And ladies and gents, that's the magic. I want to give you a quick little science breakdown. I want you to know that every thought releases chemicals, which is called the neurotransmitters. Repeated thoughts and behaviors strengthening synaptic connections. So now, over time, unused pathways weaken. And this is what we call the synaptic pruning. So let's think about that for a second. You've got billions of neurons, and they're just waiting for you to tell them where to go next. Think of one belief you've held onto that might not be true anymore. Let's think about this. Suppose you could rewire that. Alright? So let's talk about how we actually wire these patterns, because that's important. Every habit that you have has a cue, a routine, and a reward. Your brain loves efficiency. For example, so if you always reach for sugar when you are stressed, that pathway becomes the go-to route, right? All right, so this was me with overthinking. Okay, something would happen, maybe a text I didn't get a reply to, and boom, spiral. My brain was addicted to figure it out, even when there was nothing to figure out. I had to train it to pause, breathe, and challenge the story. This is your mini exercise. I'd like for you to grab a notebook or just think, what's one habit loop? What is that one habit loop you want to change? I want you to identify the cue. What sets it off? The routine. What do you do when that trigger happens? And the reward. That, ladies and gentlemen, that awareness is step one to breaking it. Now, this is the fun part. All right? This is the fun part. What can you, let me ask you this. What can you actually do to rewire your brain? I'm going to share with you some of my favorite, all right, science-backed methods that I use personally. Okay? The first one is mindfulness, meditation, right? Builds great matters in areas related to focus, memory, and emotional regulation. That's what meditation does. So it teaches you to observe thoughts without attaching to them. Listen, if you can name it, you can tame it. So let's try this. I would like for you to set a timer for 5 minutes, focusing on your breath. When your mind wanders, of course it will, bring it back. That's the rep. That's rewiring. So step one is being mindful. Practice mindfulness, practice meditation. And step two, visualization. Right? Visualization. Mentally rehearsing your goals prime your brain to expect that in the future. Athletes, musicians, and CEOs, we all use them. They all use them. Believe it. Your brain doesn't fully distinguish between imagined and real experiences. So, try this. Visualize yourself waking up at your most empowered self. How do you feel? How do you move? How do you speak? That mental picture is activating new pathways. The third one, affirmations plus identity shifts. When repeated with emotion, affirmation reconditions subconscious beliefs. Affirmation, I'm becoming someone who successful, who's able to keep their goals, no matter how small it is. Affirmation. That's a powerful way to bridge. This is the most powerful way to bridge the gap between now and next, using affirmation. The fourth one, ladies and gents, is gratitude practice. Activates the prefrontal cortex. It shifts attention to abundance instead of lack. It creates long-term mood enhancement. This is your gratitude hack. Okay? You want to write 3 things you're grateful for and why you're grateful. The why deepens the neural impact. And the fifth one, the last one, is novelty and learning. Learning something new stimulates the production of dopamine. This is the biological basis for growth. Learn to cook. Learn to draw. Pick up the guitar. Watch what happens. So, you can't rewire without going deep. You have to. Because most of us are running on emotional imprints from childhood. That's where your triggers live. That's the healing. That's where the healing, that's why the healing is so vital. So, if it's hysterical, it's historical. that intense reaction is not about now, it's about what happened then. So you want to be able to learn and feel emotion in the body. Maybe you want to journal, and sometimes it requires coaching. Also, self-compassion. One of the most neuroplasticity friendly states you can create for yourself is compassion, self-compassion. So next time you feel triggered, ask, what does this part of me need to feel safe right now? I want you to know this. There's this 1% rule, and it's the power of repetition. Repetition. This is the part most people miss. Repetition. Repetition is what wires it in. It's not the big shift once. It's the small shift 100 times. Okay? You don't have to fix your entire mindset in one day. You don't. You just need to make a new choice today. And then tomorrow. And then the day after that. That's how, ladies and gents, transformation happens. What fires together wires together. What does that mean? What you repeat, you become. So, this is my challenge for you. I would like to pick one of those 5 tools that I mentioned from today's episode. Just one. Whether it's visualization, out of the 5 that I repeated for you. And I want you to commit to using it for 21 days. Share it with someone. Tag me. Let's make it real. And I wanted to also mention, those of you guys who are interested, there are 2 books that I would like for you to pick up and read more if you like. One is called The Atomic Habits by James Clear. Okay, and this one is a clear, practical, and super engaging. It teaches how small daily habits literally rewire your identity over time. And there's another one called Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself, okay, by Dr. Joe Dispenza. And again, it mixes science with mindset in an easy to digest way. Helps you understand how your thoughts, emotions, and habits shape your brain and how to shift them. All right. If this episode hits something in you, if you are ready for more than just knowing you can change, but actually doing it, this is for you. I'm inviting you to join my free 21-day breakthrough challenge. It's built for people who are ready to stop overthinking, over looping, and start creating real breakthroughs in their mind, their emotions, their habits, and identity. So this is how it's going to work. Every day for 21 days, you'll get a quick and powerful mindset practice. Something to shift your brain, your focus, your energy. It could be a reflection prompt, a mini identity upgrade, an emotional reset tool, or a breakthrough visualization. Takes less than 10 minutes a day, and every single one stacks into the next. Okay? So by the end of it, you won't feel different. You'll be different. And the best part, you're doing it with a group of like-minded who are also building their breakthroughs brick by brick. If you're ready, you just go ahead and just DM me with the word breakthrough, or call the number on the screen. I want you to know this is your moment. So let's build your next breakthrough. Let's build your next breakthrough from inside and out. That's it for today. And remember, you are powerful. You are plastic. You are programmable in the best way, right? You get to be the coder and the code. Rewire your mind, and you rewire your life. If this episode landed for you, please share it with someone who needs it. Leave a review and let me know, what belief are you ready to rewire? Until next time, stay curious, stay conscious, and keep breaking through. Love you all.